Today is June 27th. Today's a very special day for the letterbox film buffs people of the world. And if you don't know what today is the first day of the summer Criterion sale. And essentially for Criterion, they're a special boutique label that does very fancy special editions of movies with their own special features, packaging, things like that, and no one transfers. Like, they're gorgeous and they're so hypnotic in how beautiful they are. Like, I got uncut gems right here, and like, bro, look at this. Like, it's so beautiful. You got like, oh, I'm moaning, bro, because it's so good. But yeah, you know, I went today to get a couple movies I really wanted, and I ended up getting 2 of my top 5 ones and some really great movies, I think. So just to start off, we're gonna go with Anora of 2024. I love this movie, man. I was so excited for this to come out last year because I initially watched Red Rocket back in like 2023. Red Rocket, also directed by Sean Baker. If you don't know what it is, it's kind of an out-of-pocket movie, but it's basically about an ex-star grooming a high schooler. Very crazy plot, but I just love how authentic it was, the coloring, the way it looked. It's like super saturated. But going back to Anora, this movie's incredible, man. It's like super funny. It's, for me, it's high paced. Some people are like, it's so slow, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? The switch up halfway, and also just the chemistry between the actors. Mikey Madison is amazing. Beautiful people in this movie. Mikey Madison, Mark Idleshine, I think how you say his name, the guy that plays Igor. This movie is so good. I love the writing, the colors, the cinematography, the color grading. This thing right here is so beautiful, man. And the packaging too from Criterion. It's a regular Blu-ray. Honestly, with 4Ks, like, 4Ks are great, don't get me wrong, but I'm perfectly happy with the Blu-ray. And especially with the 4K transfers that are put on 2K intermediate or whatever, they look amazing. I can't complain, man. But yeah, essentially for this movie, it's, people say it's like Cinderella but for sex workers. I could see that, but I think this is just like a really good character study. It kind of touches on a lot of themes, so exploitation, social class, likewise also just relationships in general with people, not really knowing, like, being able to separate from a certain identity to another. And yeah, this is basically a movie about false hope. So this right here is basically a movie about false hope, but it's so good, man. Can't get over how great this movie is. I'm terrible at describing why I like stuff, but hopefully you guys give it a shot if you haven't watched it. Oh yeah, this is my top 5 movies of all time. Probably number 2, honestly. And going to the other top 5 movie that I have, it is Trainspotting by Danny Boyle. This is also an incredible movie. Great use of music, fast-paced editing, the whole UK authenticity that goes behind it. This is one of Danny Boyle's first movies, I believe. That's the same guy who made 28 Days Later, 28 Years Later. This stars a very, very young Ewan McGregor. But essentially for this movie, it's basically about a couple of drug addicts trying to better their lives, or at least one of them is, the protagonist. And it basically goes through the struggles of falling down deeper within that rabbit hole, but also just the relationships that kind of put you down more because you're kind of like staying still in this one spot rather than trying to, you know, progress with your life in a better way. But I think this movie is just amazing too, especially the ending scene as well with the music score. I can't really spoil it, but it's incredible, man. Like, Danny Boyle is one of my heroes when it comes to filmmaking, directing. I think he's incredible, and I love the dialogue in this movie too. So apparently, my camera ended up dying, so my apologies for the rough edit or cuts. But going back to the movies that I got, I also got Chunking Express by Wong Kar Wai, I believe is how you say his name. I said Wai. But yeah, this is a very dreamy movie. I'm not really the biggest Wong Kar Wai fan. I don't think his movies are bad by any means, but they're just not for me for the most part. Like In the Mood for Love, such a beautiful movie, but I cannot get into like the overall film itself. I don't know why, but I just find it like so slow. And it's just like a bunch of shots of like two people looking at each other and going like, yeah. And it's like, I need more, man. This right here though, this is what I needed from Wong Kar Wai for In the Mood for Love. No hate to anybody that loves that movie. I know people love it. It's often regarded as one of the best movies ever. But to me, anything that people think about In the Mood for Love, that's this movie for me. I really love the color grading. I really love the use of music. Of course, the main actor, one of the main actors that he often works with, the same guy from In the Mood for Love. I believe it's Tony Leung. I believe that's the guy that I'm thinking about, but yeah, I love this movie, man. It's like it's very dreamy and softish, and I don't know how to explain this movie. It's just really good. If you haven't watched it, this is like the movie to make shoegaze edits to, so just think of that. But yeah, incredible movie. Go watch it if you haven't. Next up we have another amazing personal movie, which is Sound of Metal. This movie, incredible performance from Riz Ahmed, especially the sound design that goes out throughout this whole movie. It's essentially about a guy who's trying to accept that he's going deaf, and man, I love how personal this movie is in terms of just the whole theme of acceptance and trying to conform with that new lifestyle. And man, this movie, I can't say too many good things about it. No, I can't say a lot of good things about it, but I'm more so mean that I feel like everybody that's talked about this movie has already touched on all the points of it. But I think what I really personally appreciate about this movie is that not only does it give representation to underrepresented community when it comes to entertainment or film, but it also does it with a lot of respect and care. There are a little bit of inaccuracies, I guess, when it comes to certain surgical procedures that this movie touches on, but this movie's incredible. It has great pacing for me, sound design, chemistry between main lead of Riz Ahmed, and I believe it's Olivia Cook. Yeah, Olivia Cook, which is also basically the main lead's romantic interest, but I really just love the themes of acceptance that this movie talks on, because it doesn't even have to apply to going deaf, you know? It just means like a new change in life and trying to overcome those struggles, even though this movie doesn't necessarily see deafness as a disability, which it's not. It's more so just about being able to conform to a new way of life, which I think is a very beautiful message to send off into a movie. Again, I'm terrible at describing things or why I like them vocally, so yeah, but this is a great movie. Definitely watch it. I teared up at a certain point in this movie. I'm a sensitive ass person, so sensitive when it comes to like movies and stuff like that, you know, but great movie. Go watch it if you haven't. Last but not least, we have a classic, No Country for Old Men. Unlike the other movies, this has no music at all. It's more so like Sound of Metal. It pretty much is more based on sound design. Great performances. I really love the villain in this movie. He's such an asshole. But man, if that isn't making menacing at all, then what would, you know? So yeah, great set pieces of action. I really like Josh Brolin's character in this movie as well. I haven't watched it in a while, to be honest, so it's not really registering to me in terms of like what happens. I just remember that there's like a money aspect towards it, which is what brings out this dude, this crazy ass person. But yeah, you know, this is definitely one of those movies to watch